All right. I'm out of Gilded Gaming. I'm plugged into the wrong thing. Why can't I hear the game? It's because you're not listening to this computer, man. There you go. Maybe. No? Oh. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Got everybody here. Nico Nova's standing right beside me too. Did I spend any time trying to figure out the controller issues? No. I'll be fine. I'll just use the keyboard. It'll be okay. So we're level 40. We're all level 46, yeah? Alright. Nova's here too, theoretically. There are Dark Knights looking right now. Got a badass looking sword. This helmet. We had this armor before when we were a warrior. Alright. Gang's all here. Should go to on air and just, yeah, we can go to Discord if you want. Hello. Yay, insta Q. Ah, copyright. Oh, if YouTube has taught me anything, it's they can copyright anything. There's a company that claims like all my Final Fantasy videos for the Final Fantasy music, and they're definitely not the owners of that music. Real tanks don't need tank stance. Just kidding. Take a second to remember how to play this game. So this next dungeon, does it start at 47? Oh, good. The leveling once you get us there, yeah? Once I hit 50, it's gonna be main story time. Oh yeah, well on Monday I beat Kuklang, so I'm ready for 12 at least. I had forgotten that Final Fantasy Tactics Sorry, I can't talk and fight. Because I have to hold down control. That's the downside of using a controller. Yeah, nice if you were a sport. I've got a mute button for my mic on the stream deck, but it doesn't help with Discord. What I was saying is Final Fantasy Tactics has the summons from Final Fantasy XII, which are the big bad guys in Tactics. But it also has the regular summons if you make a summoner. Like if you go, change your job to summoner, you can summon Shiva and Ifrit and Odin and all of them. Okay. I don't have Shadow Wall yet. I was wondering why it wasn't working. It reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics too. You get like a Moogle summon. But every time, I haven't used it because I don't have a summoner yet. But every time the enemy summoners use it, it's always so pitiful. It hits a really big area though. Right. I would expect white mages to have good heal. Nice. Really delayed. Hey Echo, how's it going? Well, yeah, there's a delay with this stream. I'm sure you must be hearing me twice too. Easy peasy. And level up. Oh, I need to go repair my shit. It's like, all your shit's at 10%. Okay. Oh. You guys know where like an item mender is and I don't know where it is either. Okay, cool. I am repaired. Yay, gear upgrades. Oh, new helmet. New sword. Ready. Really? Oh, we've done this one before. Yeah, this isn't that bad. I like the one with the Magitech armor and all the cutscenes worse than that. I don't want to get used to that one. This dungeon reminds me of the way down to the land of the Eidolons in Final Fantasy IV. Pull the entire first room. Got it. I made a friend. I mean, technically, he pulled me because I unmended him, but you know. Yay, tank. Yeah, I'm making you work. We're doing fine. Everything. So how many times did I do this one? Probably at least 3 times. How many stacks is it before you grab the fruit? This fight's gonna take longer than it should then. Right. Thereby lowering our DPS, making the fight take too long. There we go. Oh, am I not in the guild anymore? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Shit. Oh, it's that wind thing on the ground, I guess. Okay. This is rough. Shortcuts handy. Most of the time, WoW dungeons don't have shortcuts unless it's like a raid. Yeah, the raids are bigger. The raids just tend to be bigger and they take a lot longer to get through. And we all good. The other guy back? He's still coming. Alright. We're about to hit 48 now. We just 2 more levels until we start the main story of Heavensward. We just want to kill the boss in the back and we'll get the history, I guess. Yeah. I was telling the stream yesterday I've been catching up on Attack on Titan. I don't know if you guys watch anime. Did we? I'm started season 4 today. I don't remember. Maybe why. Oh, I got a new ability. I can make someone else take aggro. Okay. Makes sense. That's an ability I'd see in WoW on like a rogue or something. I'm trying to think, WoW, like, tanks generally all have some kind of taunt. And some of them work differently than others. Yeah. Buddy goal is here. Where'd you come from? Alright, I got myself dead. Like, warriors just have the regular taunt. Death Knights have a taunt that like rips someone to you. It's like, get over here kind of thing, you know? Paladins, I don't know if they still have it. They used to have an ability that you could target one of your allies and just steal all of their threat. So it was almost like it taunted every enemy that was on them instead of a single enemy. So like if the healer got threat, you would just use that on the healer. They had a regular taunt too. It was like a special ability. And wow. And wow. Priests have a shadow form. If they're shadow priests. And shadow priests do no. Shadow form makes you do more damage, but you can't use healing spells. Yeah, this pull got a lot of hand. And more seedlings over there about to erupt. I'm down. Wah, wah. All those seeds, man. I didn't realize it did. Vampire. We're just getting in our cardio, running back and forth. I got on Twitch one time, he had his Skyrim set up to like a treadmill, so he had to actually like walk on the treadmill to make his character move forward. Like you play through all of Skyrim doing that, man, you'll be in shape. I did a poll on Discord and Twitter. I'd be like, what you guys want to see after Tactics, right? And Final Fantasy VIII got those votes. I'll play the remaster. It's the same game. Did they? Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy VIII. I do know that the summons are called Guardian Forces, and I know about the junction system. I've played the first, like, 5 hours. That's big words, man. What about little kid Bahamut from Final Fantasy X? Yeah, there's little kid Bahamut. Yeah, the Faith Bahamut. I don't mean the summon, I mean like the other version of him. Or Bahamut from Final Fantasy 1. You couldn't summon him, but the dude gave you the class upgrade. 3 stacks this time, right? Yeah, you gotta give him a rat tail to prove your courage. Yeah, I messed that one up. I don't know. Never played 11. I feel like I need someone to play with me. Because you need a party in 11. It sounds fun. Makes sense. I got hit by it once. He was shooting at me, and I was running for fruit. I thought I'd make it. %. 4%. Just start spamming my big boof. Pretty complete. Yay, gear upgrades. No. Yep, I have just over 1 level left. I'd totally consider doing 11 if I had like a solid crew to do it together, because like I said, you really have to have a part. You can't solo 11. Is that maybe Beastmaster? Oh yeah, it's a big grind. I'm ready. I was born ready. That's cool. Light party. Gotcha. Is it a book? I actually just did the quest in Final Fantasy Tactics last night, where you meet the first astrologian. He didn't join the party yet. Like, you save him there, but he doesn't join till later. Oh shit. Gotta catch them all. What are you gonna make him look like? Oh, you don't like the other looks? I want to get like... I want more summons. I want to summon Alexander. died again. This is becoming a thing. Oh, you died. And now I'm dead. Well, I came back with no health and the healer was dead. That's what I thought it would be. The current one just feels like a crappier version of WoW's Warlock. I want this to be our last trip in here. Those guys are worth like 7,000 XP each for me right now. I'm gonna miss my little necklace, or earrings, my case when you're on. Yay! I'm sure that helps. I didn't think I had it. Now I'm like, I didn't want it. I should have taken it. Yeah. Can you sell them? We end up beating this and being like just short of leveling. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. just did 900 damage to me. He's doing his best, guys. Leave him alone. Dude only has one eye. He only has like 3 fingers in each hand. Oh, like 4 or 5 pieces. Yeah, I died there last time. I might level. Oh, we got like 5 of them. Nice. All right. I don't think I'm gonna have that shoot thing with skew. Yeah, I've been like over leveling from it normally. Plus I have a lot of bonus XP from like gear and shit. Yep. Holy shit, all my gear. It's literally everything but my weapon right now. Everything but my weapon and my earrings just got upgraded. I have to buy a weapon. Let's see where this guy's going. I don't know where he's going. Yeah, I was just kind of looking to see if he was onto something. See how easy it is to hear me now. True. Sad. 150% more item level. 100 HP. I feel like so far I never have to really make any gear decisions. It's just like, is this a higher item level? It's probably better. That's sad. I want gear to be more like Diablo. That'd be nice, you know? Just the direction I believe that Blizzard keeps trying to push themselves. It's interesting how like the second boss and the last boss of this dungeon are like the same boss but upgraded. Hey Tristan, we have not started Heavensward. I got to Heavensward, I got to Ishgard, I unlocked the Dark Knight, and I just now, in this dungeon, got it to 50. So I'm going to be taking my Dark Knight into Heavensward. The plan right now is to, we're changing jobs each expansion. So we were a Marauder Warrior all through A Realm Reborn. We're going to be a Dark Knight all through Heavensward. And I'm probably going to be Gunbreaker in the next one. So you don't have to do anything to unlock Dark Knight other than just show up, really. A Gunbreaker might be Shadowbringers for Gunbreaker, I don't remember. I'm gonna just stick with all the tank jobs, I think. So for one expansion I'll be a Gunbreaker, for one of them I'll be a Paladin. Yeah, it won't hit it. I mean, we just got from 30 to 50 in 1 week. 1 to 30 is even easier. What server are we on? What server are we on? I don't remember. There you go, Adamantoise. Alright, time to start the MSQ, although I got a class quest. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, the Adamantoise. Yeah, I need to head back to Revenant's Toll and actually buy a good sword, I think. I don't know if I do. Yeah, I do actually. I don't even know what that means, Tristan. So this is the beginning of Heavensward is the farthest I've ever been in the game, so this is all new to me. I've done a couple of the quests at the beginning of Heavensward, and that's about it. I've never even made it to the first like trial or whatever. Tiny. Oh, I was like freaking out. This is not in the armory. Yeah, I probably do. You're right. You're right. Honestly, anything I'm not currently wearing at this point. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, I got the wilder shit and stuff. Like balls gear or something, I don't remember. I guess now my inventory's full. You sell stuff. Alright, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks. There's a quicker way to do this. It's just never been worth taking the time to deal with. What's up? Yeah, like Cloud and Wilder's here. That's good enough. Alright. Oh yeah. My transmog on my paladin in WoW right now is like, he's got like clockwork glasses, no shirt whatsoever, board shorts, and he's carrying a shovel with an enchantment on it, is what it looks like. Yeah. He just runs into dungeons in board shorts and tanks with a shovel. Right? Oh, right, yeah, that first. Or gain, huh? Our answer. Ooh. Dark Knight armor coffer. What about that? Living Dead. Alright. I knew you would come to your senses, Elheim. Now let us go. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you're alone, call out and I shall join you. A moment later, Frey departs, though in what direction you cannot seem to recall. In the chat mode, say, use your keyboard, and Frey, any phrase includes Frey. Okay. Very well. Wait, I know that voice. It's Elheim Gilded, the hero of the Scions. Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, ma'am. I mean, the Fury, the woman who bested Shiva every night under Lord Jomon's command, knows the tale. I could go on, but well, I'll just say it. If I may, madam, we need your help. We have a giant problem, madam. A band of them is taken to raiding caravans passing through Danavin Pass. We think that they may be planning to expand their territory. Oh, a band of them, you say? Lord Jomont wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We'll need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now you're here, madam. We have nothing to fear. Aye, while we create a distraction, you can slip past and put their leader down. Without him, they're sure to cut and run. So will you help us, madam? We beg of you. We beg of you. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. We'll not forget this. Pray, accompany me to the pass. We can discuss the finer points of our plan there. No, no more. Enough. Frey gets so upset when I try and help people. The leader should be somewhere in the tunnels, ma'am. Once you're in position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should have only to contend with the leader of the guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. Okay. Aha. Hello. That it? This new sword we got. By the Fury, you really did it, and you made it look so easy. As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It was starting to look rather grim, actually, but the moment that he fell, they sounded the retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, ma'am. You really are everything the bards say. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now, ever since you first came to White Rim Front. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I truly found inspirational was your compassion for the common man. How you would risk your life without the thought for fame or fortune, how the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir! Sir! Something wrong? Sir, it's Lord Dromont, sir. We've heard that he heard that we were in the field with Elheim and is demanding that she come to White Rim Front at once. Demanding? What is the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem that she was observed conversing with a corpse in the broom. Not that anyone would ever believe such slander, of course. Okay. I should warn you, ma'am, some of those allegations were made by Temple Knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. Okay. How this goes. Oh, Frey. Surrender your weapon. After what happened in Old Daw, they must be mad. Pay attention, Elheim. This could be the greatest moment of our life. That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Come now. You knew Frey was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and knowledge, a dark knight who could guide you on the path you could aspire to become. A woman who was free to say and do the things you would not. Even now you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Am I having like some kind of Fight Club moment here? Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you hear the whispers of our very soul? Open your eyes. Look, do you see now? Do you see? Oh, man. Okay. It was Brad Pitt all along. Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine. When Cecil had to fight his darkness, he just, you know, had to stand there. Esteem, huh? Alright, Esteem. We're not trying to become a paladin, though. Is she even gonna hurt me? The dark sprites. Nice. Well, I didn't see that twist coming. It would seem I underestimated myself. No matter. Oh, I did say that, yeah. They have borne witness to the darkness within us. To what lies beneath the mask. Elheim, listen to us. Saved the world one too many times. She went crazy. We'll never forsake you, no matter what. We don't care how many of our people you killed. We know who you are, Elheim. We know, and so do you. They literally fought their own guards and took down all their men. We believe in you, Elheim. You saved the world enough times she can just, you know, be evil and everybody's fine with it. Fantastic display of will for ignorance. She got spikes on her armor. Wipe the slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourself that she can be controlled. Warrior of light. Our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Elheim. We can still be free. Elheim? So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. Persona. Thou art I, and I am thou. If this is how it must be, then so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. All right. Pray, Salona, you're all right, madam. For a moment, we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Dromont made it clear that we will speak no more of what happened, not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. We've been, like, carrying around that body. Are you certainly all right with him? You seem a little... Never mind. Farewell. Do my own dark side. For now. Alright. Alright. Very well. And we get Living Dead. Living Dead's gonna be hard to use. Alright, main story time. Coming to Ishgard. Greetings, Mistress Gilded. On behalf of House 4 I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would all come with me. Okay. Yeah, I got to Ishgard and I did weekend at Bernie's for a week. It's fine. The Warrior of Light and her brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Portent Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathering to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. 96,000 XP. Whew, step up.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortomp, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortomp, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortomp.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Okay. The obligatory, it's a new capital, let's get a tour request. All ready with the upgrades. All right. Though our friends in House Fortomp have been generous enough to extend their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but we learn it we must. Then there's the markets and the taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. My manservant shall accompany you. He'll be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I forget. I grow forgetful in my dotage. There's something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortomp. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortomp. But let us hope that it shall not come to that. Rest assured, we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Helheim, Tartaru, city awaits. Let's go. Ikimashou. Iko. Alright. And I had to get up early today, and I went out and I got the got the first shot of the COVID vaccine. My arm is killing me. Anything? It hurts. I don't think playing the game is helping, but I'm gonna keep going for now. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you should see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crochet, where you will purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. There are no questions. And me and Desshire both are getting it this week. We work for the local government, so that gives us access to it a little earlier than some people, I guess. I'm not that high on it, if I wasn't a government employee, but Desshire actually might be, because she's got like autoimmune and she's missing a spleen and stuff. So she's like more susceptible, I guess. The Hoplon, so named for the... Yeah, her mom is like a hospital administrator. She's already gotten both of them. Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. Sorry. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? You say Knights 12? Is there Knights of the Round in this? Very good, Master Alphanod. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined the King Thornton when I put down Nidhogg. And the only one that I know that does have it is Final Fantasy VII. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's from Arthur, but like, Final Fantasy VII, to my knowledge, is the only Final Fantasy with that summon in it. It's hard to get to. You have to breed chocobos all the way to the end and get a gold chocobo to get to the tiny. This is the only way to get to the island where the summon is. And it's like the most ridiculous summon in all of Final Fantasy. It's like the animation for it is unskippable, and it's like 2 minutes long. Because like each knight of the round attacks the enemy one at a time. Very good, Master Alphanod. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined the King Thornton, put down Nidhogg, and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition. There is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Deshar actually can't stream tomorrow night, so I'm going to be on tomorrow night too. I'm still deciding whether I want to do more Final Fantasy XIV or just get back to Tactics. Maybe Tactics, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Tactics tomorrow. But we haven't done like any Zelda this week either, so Tactics and Zelda tomorrow. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crochet... Crochet? Not yet. It's uploaded, I just have to get it released. I have to make a thumbnail for it. I was waiting to get a little bit more of it, but at this point I guess I have like the first 2 chapters in completion, so I might as well start putting it up there. I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. Elise? Names. Alright. We're going back down here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. They won't. I don't even know if I'm going to get to another dungeon tonight or not. Okay, well, there you go. Thanks again for all the help, Minus. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Wards of House Forton. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we'll have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming that you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? She doesn't look like... She looks like she's a foreigner herself, right? She doesn't got the ears and everything. Young sir, we do not need to discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrement, web medicine, materials, whatever your desire, it can be found in here. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetherite Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready. Okay. The Holy Sea of Ishkar. And here we have Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetherite, it would be wise to do so now. Way ahead of you, bud. And now we start replacing all our blues with grays. New helmet. Cool. Your guide is eager to continue your tour. Alright, the better half, huh? As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Skystone Manufactory stands to the west, where our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where the chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. That's where the machinists are. To the north and east can be found the Congregation of our Knights, most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphinaud. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have we? Take a turn down the hoplon and gawp at the statues. Well, if you are mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphinaud. Pray, pay that drunkard lout no mind. Oh, but I must. I would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Elheim. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? And I'm coming too. Okay. Forgotten Knight. Is there inn, I think? And hunt board. We haven't done any hunts. You gonna hop online too? That's cool, Tristan. Must say this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments. Master Giberland. Giberland do. I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. I can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect you fare rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits. All quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak at the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul, the broom rolls in thick, and the poor sods living at the bottom will have to deal with it. I see. It's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you. If you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fortemp Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. But, Miss Tartaru, I'm afraid it is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all, a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Looking around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a guild for every unwelcome caller I'd driven away, I'd be rich to my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on the patron of my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Elheim and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. Will. Alright. Back to the manor. It's last official, I think. Okay. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Amric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome an opportunity to repay your kindness. Nod. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I've heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Gilded, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed. To aid Artoriel and Emmanuelian in their duties. These two. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of an honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with the dignity befitting your station and show Mr. Gilded the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Gaius von Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. She is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mr. Gilded, I should much be obliged if you would lend my sons a helpful hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. So we gotta help Artoriel and Emmanuelian. Oh, cool. It would seem we should not want for employment in the coming days, but that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for the appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortomp has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. This is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And so, as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that furthering their goals shall further our own. Okay. Do either one of them first, it looks like. Lord Artoriel is less than eager to brief you on his mission. Let's begin anew, Mr. Gilded. I am Sir Artoriel de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outburst. I hope I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Archifant has spoken of you so often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of the House Durandare and Desmail? You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say that the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences in this critical juncture, and we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secured transport to the Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. We'll just do this one first. Come back for that guy. Okay. Greetings, Mr. Gilded. I've saddled the Black Chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artorial's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a Black Chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat, and as I dare say, you know this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to the destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the Knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Okay. On a new map. Porthos Western Highlands. Falcon's Nest. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. It's been far, far too long, Lord Artorial. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Elheim Gilded, Ward of House Forton. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Dromont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to the Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Gilded is unfamiliar with our recent history? And with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of the heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Forton are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Armor? No. It's not as good. Several craftsmen in service of House Zamail are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Rolf, their foreman, tells me he's in need of women of your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Yes, I'm Roth. Who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to see you have you aboard. The honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over one of them blackbirds, same as you. Sent me over one of those blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. For fury take me, this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, just waiting to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. I need you to search the hamlet and put it into it. If you stand watch ere long, I'm sure you'll find them. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really talking, am I? Zoning out a little bit. Yeah, you can't fly here. Or at least not yet. Alright, Roth. Ah, now there's a woman that looks like she's found her marks. It's just the sort we need around here, the kind that'll hop too when she sees a task undone. I hate to do this, guys, but I'm gonna have to stop early tonight. My arm is killing me. It's like a lump. It hurts. Anyways, I'm tired too. I got up early this morning. But the good news is I'm on tomorrow night too. So tomorrow night, though, I'm planning on doing tactics and Zelda. And maybe we'll slip in some Final Fantasy 14 too. We got a lot of single player stuff to get done in here before we get back to trials and stuff. We'll see. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the dungeon runs, Minus and Karanova. Those were a lot of fun. And I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye.